Hi everyone, hope you're well. My name is Sina and I'm the founder of Integral, the AI native Slack and Discord alternative for really big online communities or teams. I've built this because I'm quite fed up with how noisy Slack and Discord and WhatsApp and all these group chat apps become after more than 20 members join and start talking. And I'm a power user of online communities and group chats. I've created a lot of communities, I've joined many of them. I think it's my primary interface for growth. If I'm really interested in something, whether as a hobby or for career, I go find who are all the other people who love that, who are really good at it. I try to join them, see what they're doing, what are their insights, what are their problems, instead of trying to figure out everything by myself and kind of like reinvent the wheel. It's also more fun to do stuff with people, I think. But yeah, I don't like the apps that host these experiences. I think the apps are hindering that human experience, that exponential growth. So yeah, I spent some months building this app, and I've decided to spend, like every day I've decided to make one video like this for the next at least 30 days. And on the one hand, share what I'm working on daily, but also show you how I use the app that I've built and how other people use it and see what happens. By see what happens, I mean, this problem, whenever I talk to different people about it, they all get it. There are some people who are using this already, but I'm sure there are a lot more people out there that I don't even know who will benefit from this, who will use it. So I want to maximize my luck and theirs when it comes to us meeting each other so that they can find out about this. I'm going to put these videos up on YouTube, Twitter, LinkedIn, and Product Hunt forum, as well as I'm going to send it to my over 5,000 people email list. If you want to build a community or a team, you should totally download Integral by going to integralhq.com. You can download it right now for your laptop, Mac OS, Windows, or Linux. Mobile version is coming very soon. If you build your team or your community on Integral, I will talk about you. I'll feature you in these videos, and I think it's going to reach a decent number of people. 5,000-ish people in my email list, 999 followers that Integral has on Product Hunt. I think I have like 7,000 or 8,000 followers on LinkedIn. Twitter, I'm not that big, it's like probably 800 followers. But hey, 30 days of content creation, I think that could be something. Anyway, I want to give a shout out to people on Product Hunt first and foremost, because I feel like a lot of my launch strategy has depended on Product Hunt. If you don't know about them, Product Hunt is a website a lot of tech companies, including a lot of our favorite tech companies, have historically launched on before anyone knew them. So and I'm trying to do that as well. So people like you and me can go and build a product, software, hardware, as long as it's technology. You launch it here. Every day, people are launching, and other people go there, check them out, and vote. There's such a thing as a top 10 and top 3, but it's not so much about the number, it's more that you get feedback, you get early users, you get power users, and the sort of people who are on Product Hunt are really the power user, the early adopters of a lot of different products. That they're super legit, and their feedback is really thoughtful and legit. I launched twice on Product Hunt. Once November 2024. I mean, this product, I launched it twice. I've launched other stuff before. Yeah, I launched Integral in November last year and also 2 days ago in June. The first one, number 1 product of the day. Second time, number 2 product of the day. I mean, again, the numbers are nice, but the more important part is really the feedback that we get from users. I also want to give a shout out to Chris Messina, number 1 product. He's not number 1 product of the day. He's the coolest, best number 1 hunter on Product Hunt. He noticed my previous launch. He also noticed a launch video that I created a few months ago. And he reached out and was really kind to offer to launch our previous launch. So grateful. Okay, now I'm going to show you the app. Today I actually used it properly for the first time. Okay, that's a lie. I've been using it properly for quite some time, but today I migrated, this is the right way to say it. I migrated a paid community that I actually run that used to be on Slack. I migrated to Integral. So I did something high stake. That community is learningloop.com. It's a founder community. I used to live in Singapore. I had other founder friends. We felt like the Silicon Valley vibe was missing and we wished we could kind of simulate it. So we built a founder community. Super curated, very thoughtful conversations, online, offline. peer-to-peer office hours with each other and so on, really having honest self-reflections and conversations about what's top of mind, like what's working, what's not working. So it's been great, and I've been running it since 2022, and there are a lot of members who've been super great, and they're helping it and running it together with me. But again, it was on Slack, and Slack gets a mess. So today I built something so I went to Slack and exported all my conversation history from Slack as a zip file. Slack gives that to you, like all the public channels messages. Then I built a tool that would allow me to import all of that to Integral. So all the messages from Slack are now here. That's like, I think like over 8,000 posts, excluding comments and like reactions and stuff. And I finished this a few hours ago, so my members are still coming in saying hi, onboarding. Now let's kind of go through it and see how it works actually. Yay. That was cool, no? Okay, so some of the things. I have worked really hard to make sure this does not feel overwhelming, no matter how many people join. And one of the biggest causes of noise on Slack is channels. The second one is just this feed where if you have 20,000 people, you see it, hundreds of thousands of messages, and it's just impossible to handle. So I wanted to get rid of channels. One of the things I did was I looked at hundreds of communities. They all have 3 channels: general, questions, intros. Okay, I was like, they don't need to be a channel. They can just be a button that you click and it filters stuff based on that. Then a For You feed that can show you personalized stuff, not just what's recent, but it can show you something from 2 years ago if it's relevant to the same type of stuff you're liking and commenting on right now, like Twitter, like every other social network. Because if you have a lot of people in a group chat, is that a group chat or is that a user-generated social network? Right? That's how I think about it. Then I have this cool thing called categories. You may think, oh, this is just channels. No. If you build a community, you get to decide up to 5 categories that you believe your conversations are going to fit into. Then the app will automatically label every incoming post as which bucket it belongs to. This is helpful because whenever you create a channel, they're fixed. You can't move them, right? You tell people, oh, if you have questions, go to this channel. If you need support, go to this channel. And then over time, you make 50 channels. And people need to know which channel to go and to say what. And then, it's not fluid. Sometimes the nature of the conversations change over time. You want to get rid of some channel, but it has so many useful content, you don't want to delete it. So I'm like, you know what? Let's make sure we always have 5 or less categories. And that if 6 months from now, these 5 categories changed, that's okay. Members don't need to do anything. The app will automatically reorganize and recategorize everything. So you will have the latest set of categories and it will just work. Isn't that cool? I think it's very cool. There's also GPT, a RAG, Retrieval Augmented Generation, is the G generation. Or just think of an AI assistant that has access to all the conversations in each community that only the members can access. So this is not like training AI on your data. We don't train. It's just really like some smarter form of chat. It's like searching a bunch of relevant posts, giving them as a prompt to an LLM that does not train stuff on yours, but it really feels like magic. I'm not going to try it out because this is a private community and a bunch of stuff people here say are private, so I'm not even going to scroll down too much. Group chats. I made sure every user has a group chat quota, so you can have up to 5 group chats, and each of them can have up to 20 members. Of course, you can have as many group chats as you want, but you need to archive the ones that you don't want. So if you join 5 and you're no longer active in them, leave them or archive them. You can join or create new ones. Why? Because I feel like, again, there must be a forcing function for reducing stuff. Like otherwise we're just going to accumulate 1,000 group chats over like a year or two. And then again, that's a terrible experience. Like that's a terrible experience. I don't understand why apps like WhatsApp and Slack and stuff do nothing about it. I think it's just because they've become big corporates with no incentives to improve anything. Anyway, enough about Slack and WhatsApp. Now, you also have a pretty cool manage screen that you probably saw if you run the community. Gives you personalized tips, this is generated by AI. And one of our early users, Ryan, asked if he can chat with it. So yeah, you can actually chat with the AI that gave you personalized tips, ask it, hey, like tell me more about X and Y and Z. You have member management. You can promote and kick and ban people if you'd like to. If members report a post, let's say if there's a conflict, you will see it here. You can review it. You can take action. And the monetization part, if you build a community on Integral and you get to 200 active members and you're around for at least 90 days, I will get relevant advertisers to you. I'll bring them to you and they will tell you, hey, we want to show this post to your members and we're willing to pay you this much. Do you agree or do you disagree? And you can choose. If they want to show a shampoo ad in a software engineers community, you should totally reject it. That's completely unrelated. Your members will hate you and them and they will quit. But if they want to show like a pretty sick chair or like a headphone or like maybe it's like NVIDIA wants to hire engineers and they want to pay you to show a job ad, I think your members will love it and you'll make money. Why not? Right? So yeah, once you get to that threshold, we'll get you a pool of relevant ads. Is there anything else I wanted to show you? I think that's kind of it. So yeah, today I migrated my own founder community to this. Got a bunch of bugs from Maximiliano, which I fixed right away. And then, yeah, ready for tomorrow. And tomorrow I'm gonna create integralhq.com/Slack. So, you know, the thing I said for Slack migration, I want to productize that so you can literally go to a URL and like drop that zip file that you exported from Slack and it will just create a space and give you a link and it'll be super seamless. By the way, as I mentioned, you can create not only a community, but also a team here. Also, can I show you this animation? I just thought it was cool. You can create a team here, except some people who created a team after our product launch were a bit confused because the team right now, you know, there's no free tier for team. You have to, you don't have to pay up front. So there's a 3-day free trial. But some people were confused because when you click free trial, it takes you to a Stripe payment page where you add credit card information. It doesn't charge you, but then it brings you to the app. And it shows you, okay, now your trial has started. There's a red button that says cancel trial. And a bunch of people, understandably, they clicked cancel trial. And then it brought them back to this screen. And they were like, but I can't see my team. I was like, don't cancel your trial right away. Start your trial. You will not get charged. You have 3 days. Play with the app. If you want to invite people, invite people. And if you all want to quit by the end of it, that's okay. But then cancel your trial when you're leaving. 3 days is a long time because, yeah, it's by design. Not to kind of like push you to pay me or whatever, but more like for you to have a good experience and for me to know which users are serious or actual companies and teams who want to use it versus just playing around. Yeah, like, you know, stay on a trial for a day or two and actually invite a few people. So yeah, that's that. I think that might be it. Day 1 of content creation for Integral. Please let me know how this was. If you have any feedback, positive, negative. And if you end up downloading Integral because of watching this, also let me know. That would be cool. Thank you. Take care and I'll see you tomorrow.